Welcome to another adventure with Cornbread. Alright, well, we're going to do a little mission here. Pretty much we're going to take off from the Oliver Harry Perry class frigate. What the Harrier? Harrier Perrier. Perry. Alright, well, there's no rhyme there. But anyway, we're going to take off from that. Maybe do a little refueling. Well, we're going to have to because with the armor we have. There's some scuds over here. They're probably going to take off before we get there. If not, we're trying to get them. Even if they take off, we're get the launchers, and so they can't launch again. And then hit those guys, or as much as we can, and get back. And that's pretty much it. All right. Well, let's get this ball rolling. Fly mission. No, since it's zoomed in. Nope. Alright, here we go. Okay, start. So we're going to take off from the frigate, which used to be like the cool thing, you know, when it first came out with the Harrier. But now people are doing it, you know, all the time, so it's not like a niche thing anymore. So that's what we can do. Alright. Let's do some water first. The nozzles at about 84. Okay. Alright, flaps it there. I'll take the brake off. Take that brake off. There we go. Alright. Okay, look around, everything's clear. I still got the labels on, but that's alright. I'll take them off later. It's one of those cheap things there. Maybe afterwards, you know, we'll turn them off. Alright, let's lift off here. Okay, very nice. Hey, maybe we get a chance to see the scuds go off. That's, that might be a little sight. Okay, so the tanker is around here. Okay. Alright. There we go. Lift off, baby. Lift off. Lift off. You can do it. There we go. Let's scoot to the side a little bit. Crank the gear in.
Altitude. 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 Altitude.
Speed going.
Altitude. Altitude. Altitude, altitude,
let's get some flaps.
altitude, altitude,
Back there.
altitude, 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 altitude,
Alright.
landing gear, altitude, 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 altitude,
Let's put the water back.
altitude, altitude,
Yeah, just kind of look outside, make sure everything's okay.
altitude.
So see the arm that we got here. We got 4 arms. Rockets. What you doing? All you need. I'm gonna need some. 1200. Okay, let's go and find that tanker. Ship. Where are you, tanker? Your Harrier is not too bad to fly. I remember when it first came out and everyone had it and just landed on little ships and landed on mountains and landed on buildings. It was a cool thing to have. And that's kind of why I like the, you know, the sea or you know, carrier planes. You know, like the Hornet, the F-14. Hopefully the A6 that comes out flyable because there's so much, pretty much things you can do with it. So, you know, let's see what happens here. Okay. Alright. Let's see if we can do kind of an intercept type thing. How my skills? How my skills? Well, I'm a little bit more than a noob, you could say. Maybe a noob plus, maybe a little bit out of a noob. A novice, kinda, sorta. But you know, most of us, you know, that play this sim, or some people say game, but you know, are a little bit more towards, you know, their skills are not, you know, they're a little bit harder themselves. That's a good thing, because, you know, that's, you know, a good thing in life too, I guess. Alright, creeping up behind here. You can hear my joystick creeping as well. You know, maybe one of these days I get a new one. I put all my schematics, or not schematics, but what I have as far as computer and stuff like that up later, so everything. You know, so, oh man, he's using that. Wow. Alright. Let's see. High. This one kind of match the speed. And get my probe out here. That's the probe. Check it. Yep. Identification. That. Tanker.
Texaco 1-1. In field 1-1. Request rejoin. Infield 1-1, Texaco 1-1, proceed to pre-contact at 7,000, at 210.
210. Okay, right into the sun. How about that? You know, the video I would love to do, or love to see, is the Russian tanker, because it has 3 drogues. And I want to see all 3 of them being used. I haven't seen a video like that yet. That's a little challenge. So, I mean, I'm not sure if it would all come out, or the size of the airplane, or whatever. So, I don't know. I might try that. Or if anyone out there can link me a video that someone's did it. Still don't know how to put the probe on the left hand side. Okay. So this one at least 5,000. Yeah. So you can hear my joystick again. This is going to take a little bit. So I am going to skip some part of this.
Contact. Return pre-contact. Contact. You're taking fuel.
Okay, transfer complete. Well, I was going to just get 5,000, but forgot the Harrier holds a little bit, 7,700, 7,800. Okay, well, all right. Let's see here. Let's go and get on mission. Ba-da-ba-ba. Let's go and put that back in. Right. Right. Okay. Okay, that's back in. Let's go and do one of these dudes. Alright. I think we're over here. Okay. You know what? Let's go and take off the Alright. It might help us out a little bit there. Okay, I wonder if these guts have taken off yet. Let's see. F6s, right? It's the F7s. Yeah, the scuds are already done. Alright. It's alright. So I didn't set really any waypoints, but let's do this guy here. Alright. So 36, 284. Alright. So let's get a little altitude, get some angels up there. Let's see that again. Alright. Well, okay, so we did some refueling. Not the best, but I think I'm better in the Hornet. And probably worse than the F-14. No, it's just about, you know, the whole community really. So I haven't really flown a Harrier in a while. It used to be my go-to airplane. So everybody has a go-to airplane. Well, first my go-to airplane was the SU-33. Then it was the Harrier, the F-14. Now it's the F-18. The reason why I switched from the F-14 to the F-18 is because of technology, the stabilization, and especially the autopilot. Autopilot is phenomenal in the F-18. And the stability with the fly-by-wire. So yeah, so that worked for me. Okay, so yeah, still course, that, yeah. Keep it a little high because I think we do have a couple of SAM sites there, and we're gonna give the angle for the sidearms. All right, well, we already got a little time here. Let's talk about me. Alright, well, I started this channel quite a while ago, and didn't start doing videos until I got new equipment, which I will list what I'm using. You know, some of it's good, some of it's bad, and some of it you might say, oh my goodness, you're using that joystick, that Holtis, but hey, you know, it's working for me. You can hear it. I mean, you can hear it. And so I'm just still starting out the channel. I pretty much made some videos with you know, some music to it, a little fun, little things like that. So I'm still on, you know, trying to find out what this channel's going to be about. So you know, if you got some ideas, let me know. You know, some of it's probably going to be storytelling. One of it is this, what I'm doing now. I wanted to have some guy, you know, I kind of got fed up with the world, and you know, wanted to make some changes, and so you know, he, you know, bought a Harrier, he bought a ship, and you know, it's going to do some good around the world. And I was going to call him Mercenary Mike. So it was just going to be, you know, the Frigate and the Harrier, and you know, he gets called out into, you know, wherever. Almost like the A-Team in a way. Or the Equalizer, however you want to, you know, put it. I do love the equalizer. The different variants. The first one, the last two, the series now with Queen Latifah. So it's not too bad. All right. Well, okay. I think we still got a ways to go. Get to my little cheat map here. All right. So where the Scuds went to was over here. Let's see what they hit. What did they hit? They hit somewhere. The Scud's not too bad. It's a terror, you know. They're not accurate. I tried to change it. I'm not sure if it's all hitting the same spot. And it's very noticeable when you do see one hit. Oh, well, maybe not. Maybe not. Wow. Did it go away? Did it not even get close? Maybe, what's that? Up there. What is that? What is that? Yeah, that's where it hit. Well, that's where one hit. Oh, slow down, slow down, slow down. Ah. Well, it's alright. Well, that's where one hit. And, I mean, it's a terror thing. So it's, you know, it is what it is. Alright. Well, I'll tell you what, the graphics, you know, with my system, and the system I have is an Alienware. I like Alienware. You know, when Dell bought them out, you know, a lot of people, you know, said, "Oh man, the quality." But you know what? It's still, you know, also it's like it's a pre-built, but it's not bad. I mean, I've built machines before, and you know, it's just kind of a time saver, and especially now. You know, with the video cards, you can almost buy a system and then resell the card and buy another system. So, you know, some people go that route. You know, you can blame it on quite a few things. Oh, do I have anything? Oh yeah, okay, I got something there. Let me turn some stuff on. Get my jibber jabber off, and let's see what we got. Let's do that, and let's do that. Yeah. And Harrier is not too bad. It just, every time, you know, one of the reasons why I kind of started this channel, because I like watching the Grim Reapers and, you know, Growling Sidewinder, and they made some really good videos. You know, Grim Reapers is really, really fun to watch. They really got me into DCS. And then, you know, there's other channels out there, you know, like I said, Growling Sidewinder and other places like that. Stop yapping for a little bit and get into business. Certain area around that you have to get in, and like I was saying before, the Harrier is really cool and kind of close combat, medium range. As far as ground, turn that off. But you need an escort. You have to have an escort. Just like, you know, back in the day, you know. With the A6 Intruder, and you know, then you have the escorts, the F-14s, and then you had the you know, the Seed, and then, you know, the radar jam. You had all that, but the Harrier should never really travel alone. I mean, it needs somebody. It needs, you know, kind of a big brother. It needs an Overwatch, is what it really needs. So, yeah, it really needs it. But, you know, by itself, it's not too bad. But, you know, it has to have somebody to look over it. Has to. Alright. Okay, so where are we? So we restored 2 of those. Can we go for smoke? Smoke out here. Because it was a heliport. Let's do this. Let's do the cheat sheet. Let's do the cheat sheet. Okay. Well, a little bit to the right. You know, I really don't like using the cheat sheet because it is kind of cheating. And there's a little red speckles there. Alright. So, how much fuel we got? There we go. Oh, pretty good, pretty good. Let's do some rockets. Rockets, red glare, baby. Alright. Okay. Near the ground. There we go. That's not that. Some rockets. There we go. Some might get fired upon here. There are some guns. There's no man pads. No man pads. Kept a little something. There we go.
Caution, caution.
Okay.
Caution, caution. Caution, caution.
Alright. So, yeah, kind of back to me. Yeah, I'm Cornbread. So you might see me pretty much on the on some servers, mostly, believe it or not, on the the aerobatics server. So on that, you're going to see me mostly on that. That's pretty much it. I do some combat servers, but I haven't found one that I like yet. So aerobatics online, I'm usually on there every now and then, practicing my craft. Let's see what else about. Where are those guys? Let's lose them already. I did a 180. That's terrible. SA is terrible for me. Alright. I'm going the other way. Okay. So let's do this. Alright. Okay. So, yeah. I'm Cornbread. I usually hang out on aerobatics online. I don't have a website really, but let's see. I had this channel for a little bit more than 3-4 years maybe. And again, like I said, I got some new equipment and talked about the Alienware. I do have an Alienware. I give you those specs in the comments, not comments, but in the text.
Altitude, altitude. Altitude, altitude. Altitude, altitude.
Got some infantry there.
Altitude,
A
altitude.
little too close, but
Altitude, altitude.
do a swing around. Yeah, so I got the Alienware and some monitors, and got 3 monitors. I didn't get a gaming monitor, so it's 1080p. So maybe later on I get one of those. I didn't, I'm just doing work. I wasn't gaming. I don't consider myself a really gamer, but this here, I've been playing for years. I think it's education. I teach you about flight history.
Caution, caution.
Aeronautical. It's pretty good. It's just, it's a good teaching tool.
Caution, caution. Caution, caution.
Gotta work
Caution,
on my
caution.
turnarounds.
Caution, caution. Caution, caution.
Really corn.
Caution, caution.
Have to go through the sheet
Caution,
again.
caution.
But yeah, that was right. Well, yeah.
Caution, caution.
Alright, there we
Caution,
go. Straight
caution.
line right down there.
Caution, caution. Caution, caution. Caution, caution. Pull up, pull up. Altitude, altitude. Caution, caution.
Is that fire?
Altitude,
Oh, okay.
altitude.
I saw
Caution,
something in the
caution.
mirror. Alright. Okay. What am I doing on field? Alright. Well, yeah, I'm Corn. Again, kind of getting back on that. Yeah, make sure my SA is okay. Yeah, I like flying this. It's good. It's relaxing. And you get to blow stuff up type things. Me personally, I was in the Navy for about 9 years, mostly reserves, so I can finish school. that's pretty much the reason why I went reserves. I was in I was in college, and my sophomore year, it was
Caution,
90
caution.
or so, 90, 91. And I didn't have anything to do for the summer,
Caution,
so I said, hey, I'm going to join the Navy.
caution, caution.
And so with that,
Landing gear, caution,
it was
caution.
right at the start of the Gulf War. So I signed up. Didn't go to boot camp yet. Because you had a something is wiggly here. So you had a delayed entry. So I finished that semester, and when I went to MEPS, MEPS is the medical, where they evaluate you before you go in, and there's people protesting. And so I didn't think nothing of it. It's free country type stuff. And so I went to MEPS and got through that. Anyone that's went through MEPS, you know what I'm talking about.
Altitude, altitude. Altitude, altitude.
I didn't get anything to do that.
Altitude, altitude.
Trying to. All right, so I went through MEPS, did the ASVAB type thing.
Altitude, altitude.
And so what I told him, what I want was, hey, I wanted, something to do with air. Aircraft carrier, and the pretty much the aviation part of the Navy. And so my ASVAB score was pretty good enough. I had 3 choices, I think. The one I went with that pretty much was the air. It was aerographer, or aerographer, or aerographer. AG they call it. So
Caution,
so
caution.
with that, AG is the part of the Navy that does the weather.
Caution,
So
caution.
so you go to an A school
Caution,
at the boot
caution.
camp. Do your weather
Caution,
training,
caution.
and then you go to the fleet. And I
Caution,
turned around
caution.
the right way.
Caution, caution.
And
Caution, caution.
I think it's all that things.
Caution, caution.
So you go to the fleet, but in the
Caution,
program I was
caution.
in, it's called the SAM program. They don't have it anymore. Sea
Caution,
Air Marine.
caution.
So what you do in that program at the
Caution,
boot camp,
caution.
you go to your A school,
Caution,
and then
caution.
you go home. Yeah.
Caution,
And then you
caution.
do your 1 weekend, a month, and 2 weeks a year.
Caution, caution.
That's it. Yeah, so I did that for about 9 years or so. Alright. You know what? I might be lost. I'm going to get lost again. And I don't want to turn the other things on because it's really cheating. You know what? Let's go back again. But yeah, because we got enough fuel. Alright. So, quick left here. Alright. I know this is kind of a long video, but that's okay. Like one mission, one plane, one guy, and talk about life type stuff. Alright. So, so off there, when I was at A school, so like I said, we're part of the, A school, then there's C school. C school, well, let's go to A. A school is the basics, when you're of your rate. So after I graduated A school, I was considered a weather observer, which means you go out and look at the weather, see where it is, and gather all the information, radar and all. And they don't do weather balloons anymore. They so you gather all the information and you put it together, and the forecaster, the forecaster makes this forecast. In order to be a weather forecaster, or weatherman, I guess civilian, you have to go to C school. So when you go to C school, then they teach you more in depth as far as how weather systems form, what to expect 2, 3, 5 days later from somewhere, with all the information that you have. So that's pretty much it as far as doing that. Kind of in a nutshell, but there's more to it. Way more to that's cheap. That's cheap. That's a little cheap. Am I way off? Yeah, kind of. Alright. Let's do that. Okay. Alright, 150. Alright. So I promise I get better on my situation awareness. And so when I went to A school, there was a place in Illinois. They don't have it in Illinois anymore. It was on an Air Force base, Chanute Air Force Base, and with that, they had other branches, because we went to school with other branches, the Marines and the Air Force. Now, the Marines had their own weather people. The Air Force had their own weather people, but the Army uses the Air Force as their weather people. So it was pretty much that. So that was part of my that was pretty much my military career. I was on the JFK, decommissioned now. I think it's actually been sold for scrap. I'll check. But so that was the aircraft carrier I was on. That's where I did most of my 2 weeks. Alright, let's see if we get some more guys here. Yeah, check that fuel once here. Go land back on the ship. I do love the IR and the symbolism as far as and the Harrier. It really does help out.
Altitude, altitude. Altitude, altitude. Altitude,
Right.
altitude.
Yeah, baby.
Altitude, altitude.
Alright.
Altitude, altitude.
Let's quiet
Altitude,
down. Alright, so we're out of rockets. We only have 2 sidearms left, but we don't need them because we took out the air defense. So we do have guns. Do we want to use guns? Do we want to go back? You know what? Let's go back, because I think we sent the message.
Caution,
Let's do
caution.
a what they call a show of force.
Caution, caution. Caution, caution.
Pass here. Hopefully it doesn't beat me up.
Caution, caution.
Show of force.
Caution, caution.
I don't know who they're messing with.
Altitude, altitude. Caution, caution. Altitude, caution, caution.
Got a little chink in here.
Caution, caution. Caution, caution.
Right.
Caution, caution. Caution, caution.
Now the Harrier is maneuverable,
Caution,
but
caution.
you have to watch it. You have to watch it. Alright.
Caution.
Okay, let's
Caution.
go on and head back to the ship. You know, I want another shore force.
Caution.
I don't think they
Caution.
got the message.
Caution. Caution.
Maybe they did.
Caution. Caution. Caution.
No, maybe they
Caution.
did. Let's give them another shore force.
Caution. 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 Altitude. Altitude. Caution. Caution.
A
Altitude.
little small
Altitude.
arms fire there.
Caution. 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 Caution.
Alright. Okay, let's go find a ship.
Caution.
Let's get
Caution.
home. Alright.
Caution.
So
Caution.
let's do that.
Caution. Caution.
Let's do that. Okay.
Caution.
138
Caution.
25. Alright. Talk a little bit when we go out there.
Caution. 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 Caution.
Let's go
Caution. Caution.
there. I'm surprised
Caution.
we
Caution.
got through it. You know, a lot of times, especially when I
Caution.
watch the Grim
Caution.
Reapers videos and other videos
Caution.
of other
Caution.
people. Harrier's, the Harrier can, you know,
Caution.
give a good
Caution.
punch. But,
Caution.
don't let it get hit.
Caution.
It's not a good plane to get hit on. A couple of reasons why. One, it has one engine. Two, if you're out at sea on a LHA or like Taiwan or the ship I'm landing on, the frigate, you just have that one platform, and all you can do is the V-stall. That's it. I mean, you can't really, do a long, trap. You don't have a hook. So that's the scary part. That is the scary part. We got enough fuel for. You need to dump anything? No. Alright. Just kind of check our outside here. Make sure we're okay. What? Please? Tricky part here, again, is landing on the ship. Alright, so I think I'll just do like a regular case one. You know what? No, I'm just gonna come from the back. Let's make it a little easier. Make it a little easier. Alright. Yeah, so I might do a couple missions here and there and see how they pan out. I do want to do some cinematic stuff. I'm just working with some software and see how it goes. You can probably hear like the rattling or raspy in my voice because I've been working all day. But you know what? This is a good way to relax a little bit and hopefully survive the mission. Because it's not over yet. We still gotta land. Let's contact these guys. Let's contact them. They deserve it. there. Frigate Oliver. Hazard. Harry. What did I say? Harry? At first? I should know that. Let's tell them we're going inbound.
010. Inbound.
Turn. I don't want to use flaps, but I do want to.
Caution, caution.
Alright. Some speed. It's going to be V-stall. Alright.
Caution, caution.
Pressure here, the whole world is
Caution,
watching.
caution. Caution, caution.
60, let's do that.
Caution, caution.
Routes.
Caution, caution.
Let's get some gear out. Ship.
Power, power.
I don't know why I dipped there, so didn't just put enough on it. Alright, we're good, we're good, we're good. Don't want to come this low, but make sure we don't overspeed the ship. Okay, control. Control.
Water, water.
Yeah, I hear ya.
Water, water. Water, water.
Why are we going
Water, water.
order?
Water, water.
That's not
Water,
good.
water. Water, water. Water, water. Water, water. Water, water. Water, water.
Slow it down.
Water, water. 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 Water,
That wasn't
water.
too bad.
Water,
Yeah, let's go
water.
put some chunks up there.
Water, water.
Chief, place
Water,
the wheel
water.
chocks.
Water, water.
Copy.
Water,
Wheel
water.
chocks.